Hello everyone, my name is Alan Levin, the President and CEO of Smarty Pantz Marketing. We are a marketing firm that specializes in helping local businesses with all of their marketing initiatives, from social media advertising to online reputation management to lead generation. So today I have another marketing tidbit for you, and this one's going to be once again about Facebook advertising. I hope everyone had a wonderful and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. So today I'm going to be talking about Facebook ad sets, duplicating Facebook ad sets specifically, and KPIs, otherwise known as key performance indicators, that you should be tracking for your Facebook advertisements. So this is really for probably novice and intermediate Facebook ad users. For those more experienced, this is something you likely already know and likely already doing. So if you have kind of that middle level to lower level experience, you'll want to listen to this. It will make a difference in your advertising and on Facebook and the results that you're getting. Okay. So if you are running a campaign, doesn't matter what type of campaign it is, whether it is a video view campaign, a lead generation campaign, a website conversion campaign, you want to be testing different audiences. Of course, you want to be testing creative as well, but you really want to be testing different audiences. And I see a lot of mistakes. A lot of times people will just create multiple different campaigns and each one having a different variable to test. You want to do that all within the same campaign if you're trying to accomplish that objective, of course. So if this one, for example, was for web conversions, getting people to fill out a form on my client's landing page. So this is what it looks like here. You could see here I have multiple ad sets. I have I've got 8 ad sets here. And I name the different things to know what is the variable I'm testing. So, for example, in this one, I'm carpet bombing. I'm sending it to all 50 to 65-year-olds in South Florida. This one, I am doing interest for retirement planning. This one, I'm doing people that are retired that are also married and college grads. So these are multiple ad sets that I'm testing. Here's just one for stock market interest. The best way to do that is, let's say you start out with this one. It's the carpet bomb one. Sorry, let me stay on the ad set level. This is where you're going to duplicate. So this, if you look at it, right, I am targeting, I'm doing a complete registration, which is a standard event part of my pixel. So I'm optimizing it for people to register for or fill out the form on my client's landing page, right? Then I have, like I said, I'm carpet bombing South Florida, Boca Raton, 50 miles, 50 to 65. That's it. No interest or anything like that. So what you'd want to do after that is, once you create that ad set, you put in, so let's say it's $10 daily, you're going to press duplicate, right? Press duplicate here. And then once the screen comes up here, you're going to name it your new thing that you want to name it. Let's say in this one you wanted to test a different, like an interest, for example, like retirement, right? You can name it retirement interest, whatever makes you remember what you did. Then in here, you'll put in retirement, right? Retirement. So now I'm testing one variable, right? Everything else is the same. Boca Raton, 50 plus miles, 50 to 65, gender, all genders. Same budget, $10, and then I'm just testing one thing, which is retirement. Then I would press publish, right? What that does is, once I press publish, I'm not going to do that right now, but if you do that, it's going to create a second, another ad set. And you keep doing that with all your different ad sets for every variable you want to test. You keep pressing duplicate until, if you want to, I recommend testing anywhere from 3 to 5 different variables. So you'll have 3 to 5 different ad sets. And what that does, that will create all the same ads for you. Like if you look here, it's still, like, even though I duplicated it, it's going to have all the ads that you had in when you made in your initial campaign. It's going to have the same photos, same verbiage, all that, whether you used a video, a carousel ad, or single image ads. It's going to have all the same ones. So you can, if you want, to change that as well if you want to test that, but I would test the ad sets first and test the different targeting variables before you test the creatives. So then once you go from there, let's start looking at the results. One thing you always want to do, obviously, these are the main thing here. Obviously, okay, these two got me the most, met my goals the most, which was this carpet bomb retirement. They both got me 6 registrations, okay? But you also want to look at cost per result. The reason why you test, because in the beginning, you really don't know what's going to work. You're kind of just guessing in the beginning, like this one right here. Interests of retired people. So I did different magazines and different interests that I deemed retired people may have. And that cost me $123 for just 1 registration. So if you look here, this I got a little more targeted. This one, look, had only $20 per complete registration. But what you really always want to be checking is go here and you're going to click performance and clicks. This is one of the most important metrics you can measure on Facebook. It's a hidden gem of a lot of different information for performance and clicks. You're going to want to go there. Then from there, you'll want to look at things like cost per 1,000 impressions. You'll want to look at link clicks. You're going to want to look at cost per link click. You want to look at click-through, your click-through rate on your link clicks. So from there, I always look at, I sort it again. Your goal is to get your CTR or your link through click percentage above 1%. So this one's clearly performing best. And you also want to see the cost. Look, $227. So not only is it the highest click-through rate, it's also the cheapest cost per click and has the most clicks. So clearly, this one out of all my ad set is the best one. So this one here where I did retirement interest, AARP interest, did the best. It was the cheapest cost per result. It was the cheapest cost per click, link click, and the highest click-through rate. So that I would pay attention to that one. I would keep that one going, and I would, of course, end ones that are not doing so good, like these two right here, for example. This one got no registrations for me. This one did pretty good. It got me 6, but at the same time, it's at a very much higher cost per click than the other ones at $7.66, and it's got a low click-through rate. So you want to be looking at this and how you're judging. You can't just judge purely on, you know, the amount of results you're getting, and then of course the cost per result. You need to look at these things as well, because these like 4 right here, these 4 metrics usually determine this cost per result, which is what you're going for, is the lowest cost per result. And then of course, if on your ad level, that's just the ads level, but here's a little bonus tip for you. If you're going to look, let's say, for example, this one, you also want to look at your relevancy score, right? So your relevancy score is a score out of 10 that shows how relevant Facebook deems your ad. Obviously, these didn't do too well. I'm still testing this client, but 4, 4, and 3, you want to aim for probably minimum of a 7. So that's what you're aiming for. You want to look at that relevancy score, because once again, if the higher the relevancy score, the more Facebook will deliver your ad for a cheaper cost per result. So that's what I have for you today. Make sure that you're duplicating ad sets, and make sure that you are looking at these key metrics or KPIs, CPM, CPC, click-through rate, and link clicks. And that will likely determine a lot of the success of your ad. Appreciate the time, guys. Make sure to tune in weekly for my weekly Facebook advertising videos. You can find me on Twitter at Alan E. Levin. Also our website, smartypantsmarketing.com. Thank you.